Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we're here with my partner and friend, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we are the Biz Chicks. We just every Monday get together and we find a topic that we think will be of interest to you, and we hope that you will wade in on the conversation. So we're giving a shout out to everyone watching live and on the replay, and we just want to say good morning and welcome. How you doing this morning, Fran?
I'm doing really well, and you?
All is well. All is well. We're excited to be in the house today. And, the weather is really interesting for us here in California. We haven't had rain in such a long time or snow to this degree. And it is moving, moving, moving. So exciting times. I'm looking forward to a great harvest this year. We'll have plenty of water.
Yep, there is an abundance coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in that vein, I wanted to I had a thought about a reminder actually about clarity, increasing our clarity, increasing, because you can get so befuddled with so much information coming at you from one way or the other. Things are happening. And so a couple of things that can increase clarity for us.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things it talks about, uh, you don't need to go take a sabbatical and whatever. You can do some things every day to make it so that you can make it through to increase. All right. The first
Okay.
one would be engaging in positive self-talk, talking kindly to yourself.
Oh, okay.
So you drop something, you don't like, you're so blah blah blah. No,
Mm-hmm.
speak kindly to yourself, pick the thing up, put it back, and keep moving. Not
Mm-hmm.
you're so because we've been
Yeah. Yeah.
programmed, if you make a mistake, something's wrong with you.
Mm.
And that is not the case. Okay, so the first thing would be to be kind to yourself.
Okay.
Speak kind words to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Speak kindly to other people. You forgive others. Uh, you forgive others. You are kind to others when they make a faux pas or whatever. So be kind to yourself as well. And if you don't, or if you're not kind to others, then start being kind to others
Okay.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so be kind to yourself, speak kindly. And that's the main thing. Speak kindly to yourself.
Mark's here. How you doing this morning,
Good
Mark?
morning, Mark.
Mark
Speak.
has
Yes,
several comments. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm gonna jump on those. Speak kindly to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So Mark says, just a reminder, there is no such thing as a mistake in the grand scheme of things. The worst thing that can happen is that you could have made a better choice given your intention. Hashtag clarity. Thank you, Mark. He's so right.
Mm-hmm.
There are no mistakes. You drop something. Okay, pick it up. You made a wrong turn. Okay. What does the GPS do? Recalculate
Mm-hmm.
and do it.
Reroute. It reroutes.
Reroute. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I in some things I've been studying here lately. Failure is not failure. It's just an avenue or opportunity for feedback.
Mm.
So the thing that you attempted didn't work. Well, what you know that it now you know that that way doesn't work. Perhaps another way will. And so you don't like, well, that was a failure. Well, not really. It just told you that that way you did that didn't work. Mark says sometimes it is the effect that we cause that is the greatest teacher.
Mm.
And then he says, instead of right versus wrong, I think in terms of effective and ineffective.
Hmm. I
Very
like that.
profound, Mark. That's why you all should be checking Mark out, Ask Mark Ward, and finding him. So, the second thing would be, okay, so we're engaging, decide who you want to be. And Mark talks about this all the time. Decide
Hmm.
who you're going to be today. In addition to whatever it is that you have to do, decide who you're going to be today.
Hmm.
Who will you be? Set your intention for each day. Ask yourself, who do I want to be? Instead of to do a to-do list, I have to be, instead of a to-do list, have a to-be list.
Mm,
Kind,
that's interesting.
brave, conscientious. Yeah, instead of a to-do list, a to-be list. Who will you be today?
I never heard it put that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Have a to be list.
Yeah. So these are three things that can increase our clarity. One of them will be our positive self talk. The second thing is deciding who we will be today instead of
Hmm.
to do list. Because we get up, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Well, who will you be today? I will be kind. I will be generous. I will be lighthearted and fun. Who will you be today?
Mm.
You don't have to take on the weight of the world. You can decide who you will be. I will be happy. Happy is good.
I think so.
I'll be full of joy.
I'm a big fan of happy.
Mhm. So the next item number 3 is practice gratitude.
Mm, hmm.
Now, when we talk about gratitude, we often are talking about we're grateful for something. I am grateful for this or I'm grateful for that, which can mean that things are going well. But the better way to think of gratitude is to be grateful in every situation, meaning when it's not going so well, you are still grateful. You still practice being grateful when everything is not going right. That is grateful. Mark says, and it is important to determine how, at the end of the day, you're going to evaluate your success in that regard. If I am happy is your intention, what is the metrics that you will use?
Mm. How will you measure that? How will you
I,
measure happiness?
yes, so if I'm going to be happy, then what were the metrics? I have completed this, or I decided this. You need to determine what your deal is with happy.
Okay, so what fills your happiness tank? Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, but back to the gratitude, because a lot of times people are grateful for things. I'm grateful for my dog. I'm grateful for my cat. I'm grateful for this. But if things are going well, being grateful is more than for, it is in the midst of. In every situation, you are grateful. I am grateful in this situation. It's not going maybe the way I want it because I don't get to
Mhm.
control outside forces. I don't get to control what other people are going to say and do, but I can still be grateful in the midst of it all. I can still be grateful. And I believe there's a scripture that talks about uh, in whatever condition I find myself,
Mhm.
I'm grateful. And at the time, Apostle Paul was in the midst of the prison, and the prison wasn't like prison that we like. It ain't the
Mhm.
downtown uh, county jail like we got here. And It was disease infested and some other stuff, but he, in the midst of it all, you're grateful.
Mm.
In whatever condition you find yourself, in whatever situation I find myself, I need to be grateful.
There you go.
Mark has a comment. He says, what are the challenges and obstacles that you see? How will you overcome them? Circumstances that challenge your happiness will be your opportunity. It is the gift in response to your intention.
Mm.
So today we talked about 3 things to increase clarity. 1, positive self-talk, meaning talk to yourself kindly. Give yourself grace and space. Just talk to yourself kindly. Um, and if you notice that you criticize yourself or critical of yourself, that make a intention to
Mm.
speak better
Okay.
about you to you.
Mm. Mm.
Speak better of yourself. The second thing is decide who you will be.
Mm.
I will be brave today. If you need to make phone calls or you need to open the mail, whatever it is, who will you be today? And then the third thing is being grateful in it all. Just be grateful in every situation.
Whatever you got going on.
Just be
Yes.
grateful. And then at the end of the day, write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for before you go to bed. There's a
Mm.
journal. You can put it in your, keep a journal by your bedside or whatever, and write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for that day.
I think people, when sometimes when they are making that list, they get bored because they're grateful for the same things. Um, but
The,
you know what? Peace of mind is a blessing when it's continuous.
right. And
Health is a blessing when it's
right.
continuous.
The challenge for our listeners and our viewers is you're going to write down 3 different things in each day, which means it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes for you to peruse over your day and find out what you were grateful for. Hey, I'm grateful that the postman came on time. I'm grateful I was able to find that juice I was looking for in the store. You will, or I am grateful the situation that I was in. I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn whatever I learned in the situation. I was able to come out of that situation and I'm still here to talk about it. So 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for at night.
They don't have to. So what I hear you saying is they don't have to be overwhelming things. Simple things,
Yes.
small things.
And we need to notice the small things in our lives, noticing that notice that, okay, you don't breathe on your own. So we can be grateful that I have breath.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I were coughing and diagnosed with whatever it is, I still have some type of breath.
Mm-hmm.
Being grateful, having gratitude in everything.
And waking up to another day.
Right. Important.
Mm-hmm.
Mark has this comment. He says, be specific with that list. Rather than the global, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful that Jimmy loaded the dishwasher.
Okay. Okay.
Being specific.
Different acts of service. Okay.
He's being specific because I'm grateful for my family is one thing, but then saying I am grateful that Jimmy loaded the dishwasher, you're still grateful for your family, but Specifically, what about your family?
Mhm.
Jimmy loaded the dishwasher. Woohoo! That's a celebration because, you know, Jimmy could not have loaded the dishwasher, but you're grateful that he did. And noticing the small things in life. I think that's sometimes we get out of pocket because we don't notice. We are looking to notice the things that had thunder and lightning to it, but the little small things, the little things that we think are insignificant, we need to notice those. Noticing. So notice what you're noticing. Notice gratitude, a place where you can give gratitude. You know, this was good.
Mm.
I'm grateful for Mark Ward today,
Mhm.
bringing us some information and sharing with us these little nuggets of
Nuggets.
wisdom.
Mhm. Mhm.
Could have been, couldn't, I could have been somewhere else, but I'm here. And Mark says, when beginning that gratitude list, it can be a challenge. Make yourself do it. Eventually, you will have so many that the challenge is limiting it to five.
How sweet. That's
And
good.
then, yes, because in the challenge that I'm um, putting out there for this exercise would be looking back over the day, finding 3 to 5 things to be grateful for.
Mhm.
There's surely something in our day that we can be grateful for, right?
Yes.
Okay. And gratitude is a has a direct correlation with abundance. So
Hmm.
it does. It is tied to abundance. So when you're grateful, you're making room for abundance. Because you could be complaining about, I don't have this and I don't have
Mhm.
that, and it keeps pushing stuff away
Mhm.
every time we talk about I don't have. Mark says you're flexing a muscle. What you focus on, you get more of. By acknowledging the gratitude, you get more for which to be grateful.
Beautiful.
So, number one, talk kindly to yourself. Number two, decide who you will be today.
Mhm. Mhm.
Number three, practice being grateful. Practice gratitude and being grateful. Leave your comments. What have you learned that helps bring clarity in your life? Mark has given us some real great comments here. What comments, what things have led to you being more clear and increasing? Just practicing these on a regular basis every day will it'll start clearing up. I'm going to say the emotional clutter, maybe,
Okay.
because you are now talking kindly to yourself instead of berating yourself or being hard on yourself. You are now uh, deciding who you're going to be. And when you decide who that is, I'm sure you're not just going to be, you'll choose good. You'll
Okay.
choose, you're not going to be something that is inconsistent with what you desire. And then you're practicing gratitude. Just these three things, may not, not a whole list of stuff. And again, you don't have to go to a retreat
Mm.
to begin to get clarity. Mark says the greatest learning for me, everything that happens to you happens for me. Everything that happens to you happens for me if I allow it.
Mm.
So when something upsetting happens, I stop and I ask, What's in this for me? What do I need to learn? So I believe he's talking about everything that happens to me happens for me
Mm-hmm.
if I allow it. So when something upsetting happens, I stop and ask, what's in this for me? And what do I need to learn? And that's why you notice what you're noticing, and you have to stop and slow down to do that. You really have to stop, slow down, and take inquiry. Something that you didn't want to happen is happening, and now you're all out of sorts. Well,
Mm.
let's find out what's in this for me. What do I need to learn? Do I need to learn that I don't need to be uh, in association with this person or this company? Or do I need to learn what not to do in a particular situation? There's always a lesson to be learned.
Mm. Okay, that's good. What can I learn from this?
Right. You can't control all of the circumstances, but you definitely can learn from them.
Mm. There you go.
So that is our little coffee conversation for this morning. We thank you for tuning in and taking this time with us, because you could have been anywhere on the planet, but you were here with us today. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow with TJ. Coach TJ is going to be talking to us about marketing and social media. And then Wednesday, Coach Karen will be here. Thursday, we will hear from Robin Shimizu for Happy, Healthy Habits. Friday, we'll be talking tech. It's going to be fun. So please join in. And Mark Ward, thank you so much for your input. And everybody watching, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. Leave some comments. Let us know what you'd like to hear more about so we can address your concerns, because we're here for you to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so that you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. So we're looking forward to seeing you again real soon. We'll be back next week with another coffee conversation. And we'll see you tomorrow with Coach TJ.
Yes.
As Terry has pushed the button and and uh, and so
That was funny. I'm sorry. I kicked myself out of the studio by mistake. I just want you to know that we'd love for you to be a part of the BizChicks community.
mhm.
You can text Biz to 33777, or you can join us through bizchicks.net. Just come on over and be a part. We'd love to help you promote your business. We'd like to know what you're doing so that we can help others to support you. Have a
Thank
great
you all. Looking forward to talking to you real soon.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.